What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to The Informed Trader. My name is Chris. Every day on this channel, we analyze the stock market and different ticker symbols to add to your watch list or potentially invest in. Subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate the support on the channel. We're almost to 100 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I'd really appreciate it if you became part of the community. Now, today, Workhorse Group. Finally, some life. As you know, in the last 5 days, over the month, we've lost just about over 60% of the stock price and went down as low as $11 and some change. But obviously today we see some life. As we're heading into the close for the day, we're up 13% on the day with a high of $17.75, a low of $13.38. So a lot of volatility today in this stock, and there's some news to back that up. So go ahead and take a look at that. First thing I noticed this morning is this article here. Equity Alert Rosen Law Firm files security class action lawsuit against Workhorse Group Incorporated. Now, these kind of lawsuits happen all the time, and I've seen Rosen Law Firm file a few of them. It's on behalf of investors saying that, they were misled, believing that Workhorse had a better chance of getting the contract with USPS than any other EV producer. So basically they're filing on the behalf of the investors, okay? And whether they're going to get anywhere with this or not, they go over a list of accusations here, like the company had concealed the fact that is revealed by the Postmaster General in explaining the ultimate decision not to select an electric vehicle. Electrifying the USPS entire fleet would be impractical and astronomically expensive. As a result, defendant statements about Workhorse business operations and prospects were materially false and misleading, and or lacked a reasonable basis at all relevant times. When the true details entered the market, the lawsuit claims that investors suffer damages. Well, that's part of investing, folks. You do your due diligence, and obviously this is a very speculative stock. I don't think they're going to get anywhere with this, but when I saw this article, I immediately went in to see what that might have done to the price, because I was like, Workhorse is not going to fall that much lower, in my opinion. It's already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, how much lower can you bring this thing down? And to my surprise, obviously we were going up on the day and we were going up crazy. So I was wondering what spurred this on. So I looked into it, and here's the news on Workhorse. Workhorse receives a new lease on life as House Democrats plan to introduce a bill to allow the USPS to procure an additional $6 billion worth of EVs. Now, what does this mean exactly? That means the government is going to potentially help Workhorse out here and give USPS an additional $6 billion so that potentially they could add Workhorse to this contract, as we see down here. Workhorse, an Ohio-based manufacturer. Fun fact, I live in Ohio, so that's kind of cool. Manufacturer of EVs and utility vehicles experienced an epic comeback on the stock exchange, amid renewed hope that the company will be able to become a part of a multi-billion-dollar USPS contract. Democratic representatives in the U.S. Congress are working to introduce a bill that would allow the U.S. Postal Service to procure additional EVs worth around $6 billion. As we know, back in February, the USPS had awarded a 10-year contract to Oshkosh to manufacture the next generation of postal delivery vans, effectively sidelining Workhorse. As we see down here, it says, bear in mind that this contract was considered a vital lifeline for Workhorse and was expected to reverse its accelerating cash burn problem. Unsurprisingly, Workhorse shares experienced a bloodbath in the aftermath of Oshkosh contract award. Today's development has revived hopes that Workhorse will be able to capitalize on the USPS NGDV contract. Bear in mind that the February decision had elicited a negative reaction from a number of House representatives. Trading in Workhorse shares had been halted on the back of a 17% plus move. Notice down here, in addition to drones, Workhorse currently manufactures C-Series electric delivery trucks that will eventually be available in multiple size configurations, including 450, 650, and 1,000 cubic feet. These trucks are primarily geared toward the last mile delivery segment and are powered by a modular battery pack system, which offers a power output of between 35 and 70 kWh. These vehicles are also equipped with Workhorse's proprietary telematics system, Metron. Moreover, Workhorse also retains a 10% stake in Lordstown, an American manufacturer of light-duty electric trucks. One other thing I'll be looking forward today is seeing if Cathie Wood and ARK Invest added any more shares of Workhorse. That'll be very interesting, and I'm sure a huge catalyst depending on what they did there. Okay, obviously we're 1 minute to close here, and Workhorse impressively has maintained its gains over the day. One of the only EV stocks to be doing good on the day, and that's saying something. You got Tesla, NIO, CCIV, all these stocks down in the dumps, including tech. My portfolio is doing terrible today, but that's okay. So the question would be, is it time to get in now? Now, obviously, if you were smart, you would have been buying the dip back on Friday, Thursday, the times when it was at its lowest, because you would be up very nicely today as we go into the close ending at 1550 after hours, still maintaining a positive push. Now, Now, the only problem is you don't want to chase the hype, all right? I've gotten in trouble with that too many times, chasing the hype and chasing the pump. So just be very careful with this stock, because obviously this isn't all said and done yet with this extension of another $6 billion to USPS. Most likely it'll get signed in, and, because the Democrats are working towards this Green New Deal. They like the EV industry. They want it to succeed. So they're going to help as much as possible with Workhorse Group being able to become part of this contract. So for whatever that is worth, I thought I'd give you an update on the stock today, as it is one of the biggest movers, especially for an EV stock, knowing how bad Tesla's bleeding and other stocks of such nature. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't miss a single video, as I will be bringing them to you daily. You're on The Informed Trader. I'll catch you in the next video.